Los Angeles to use their own river. You know, I'm just a boater. That's the bottom line of it. And we have some boaters on our trip here who just, you know, love canoeing and kayaking and grew up in places where they didn't have to go through a lot of bureaucratic hassles just to be close to water.
I think people forget that the river's here and that it's not just a drainage system.
I think everyone is drawn to a river when there's a river, and every major city is founded because there's a river running through it.
The river is a central natural fact of the LA Basin. It's a central artery of the major watershed that LA inhabits, okay? And it drains major portions of all three of LA's mountain ranges.
In whitewater terms, these are be termed Class 1 rapids, really. You know, pretty simple, pretty leisurely. Back in the 30s, the Army Corps did its job to control flooding, and we thank them for that. But we're in a whole new century now, and it's time to treat the river like a river again.
We had a single purpose in mind when we built this project, and that was to move the water as quickly as we could to the ocean.
Right now, we have a system of codes and regulations and ordinances that require us to move water off our property into the storm drain system, into the channelized rivers, and out to the ocean. We're in the process of trying to change those things.
First of all, the Supreme Court was pretty clear. There needs to be some element of navigation that can be supported by either the entire stretch of the river or even segments of the river.
You know, we got about a foot of water, so it's just enough to comfortably float down here.
This is a real river, and it can be navigated. It should be rightfully protected by the Clean Water Act.
And we're always balancing the needs of water supply, recreation, water quality. There's a constant battle.
Our expedition is testing these murky legal and jurisdictional waters so that all Angelinos can have free and open access to the river, and a river whose water is protected to the highest possible standards of federal law. There's a lot of good sort of political reasons to sort of test the Army Corps' determination stating that this river is not navigable. Rolling down the river in the Glendale Narrow section with trees on both sides of you, with herons and egrets and fish jumping out of the water. I mean, there's a lot of life in that river, and in about rolling down it is a beautiful, wonderful, fun experience that I would recommend for everyone.
There's a city ordinance that says you ain't supposed to be in the riverbed.
I know.
Many tickets, including myself, have been ticketed for not even being where they are. So I went to all ticketed, every one of them.
I mean, I started Friends of Los Angeles River. The first thing I did was, me and a couple friends, was cut the fence and say the river was open.
We request that the various governmental powers let us do this expedition without being hindered. We hope that for everyone's sake, it will truly be a watershed moment in this great city.